What is up, YouTube? It is Mr. Roll Daddy, and as you see, I'm wearing a shirt from my apartment complex, the Quarters. I've been living out here for the past 2 years, but ever since July of last year, I've been living in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom place all to myself, and I've been getting requests for several months to show off my amazing apartment, and I am finally going to do that right before I leave this place. And a big shout out goes to Chandler and Taylor for one of these videos, because they've wanted the shout out for me and they're going to be getting one. So let's get going with showing my apartment I've been living at for the past 11 months since July of last year, of course. Alright, to start things out, I've got a yellow Menards lawn chair right out here on my de facto front porch. So it's always nice, just whenever the weather's nice, to sit in here grabbing a beer, maybe reading a book, doing something fun. We got a good view of the sand volleyball court as well, and right here, I don't know what this thing is, but it looks like we've got some sort of fan or something that connects right to my place. But now, let's get going. Let's go inside. So got an electronic key. All right. Lock that door, and here we are. So first, I'll start it off with my shoe rack. As you see, I've got quite a lot, and especially quite a lot in Hawkeye colors as well. I got the Nikes there that I use somewhat often, and then I got some Jordans that I'll use for basketball games, whether if I'm going to an Iowa basketball game or if I'm just playing basketball on the basketball courts out here. Those will be the shoes I use. And got a couple pairs of dress shoes, a pair of, and these are good for the winter. They're some good kind of boot type of shoes that are really like good when you're walking on the snow and whatnot. And then, of course, I've got some flip-flops, some sandals. And here's my key rack. Still have a few masks just in case I ever go to the doctor's. So here is my counter. I was surprised getting this type of counter. I don't know if this is marble, concrete, or whatnot, but this counter is super nice. I've loved eating my meals here. And I've got a St. Patrick's Day welcome sign. I still have to write something on it, but it's a good year-round decoration for me. That I got from the Lagunitas Brewery in Chicago one time, and it's been a staple in my apartments ever since. And that was from one of the Lollapaloozas I went to, and it's been a poster I've had ever since, and it's got a good spot for it. I've also got a Pac-Man game. Obviously, I didn't put it away the best, but I have a Dogpile pup packing game. Got some Yahtzee scorecards. I know I've still got to finish up that one game I was playing recently. And right here, it's got a Linksys internet router. Took a while to set up when I first moved in, but it's done very well. All right, just a general reminder, and then I've got a Yahtzee scorecard from like one of the most insane and best games I've ever played of Yahtzee, and then I've got the bus route just in case if I ever need to take the downtown bus. And this is pretty cool. I got this from a sports memorabilia store in Cedar Rapids, a Super Bowl game program, and it was only like $8 or something as well, so I got a good deal on that. This is if I ever want to make some reminders for myself. I have all these sticky notes or notepads or whatever you want to call them. I believe this is for one of my kitchen appliances, but here though, in dog beers, I've only had one. That's right. I've got the bottle lids or bottle caps, whatever you want to call them, of every beer I have drank out here since moving into this place. A lot of Guinness, as you can tell, but there is also like a few Lagunitas in there, and there's a few other beers I know, but this is a pretty cool collection I've been going on. speaking of Guinness, I've got the sign as well. And this is a sign my mom made for me, Kinnick Stadium, and that is the way you will go to get to Kinnick from out here in this part of town. So it's been an awesome decoration to have. Though that fly, though, is not awesome to have. Alright, and another Lagunitas sign, and also got a Vineyard Vine sign as well. Every day should feel this good because this is kind of a resort style of apartment complex. I should have said that earlier, but yes, this is definitely a little bit of a resort style, so that's why I've got that sign up. And there's a Chicago Blackhawks sign, my hometown hockey team. Here I've just got a bunch of sports and travel magazines. This is such a cool book. Got some playing cards and Mr. Potato Head. This is one of my Christmas decorations and that I had up during the season. And obviously here I've got some games. I've got Yahtzee, Deal or No Deal, My Monopoly, and another Yahtzee. And, oh yes, here are my two heroes from my childhood, Pat Sajak and Vanna White. And then I've got Andy Bernard right there. There I've got my man George Kittle. We're starting to get into the Hawkeye Haven part of it all. I also got that picture from that same sports memorabilia store in Cedar Rapids. That their collection of sports items is insane, and I wish it was autographed, but it's a great spot where it's at. And alright, I'll need to back out a little bit to show this one a little better, but yep. I've got an Iowa Hawkeyes banner and then a poster of Kinnick Stadium, and zooming in a little closer, it was during the Wave and in a 2019 game, Iowa versus Penn State, when they were wearing those gold jerseys. It's really a great tradition, and it's one I'm happy to always be reminded of each and every day. And then I just got this one recently at the world's largest truck stop, and same with this. This is a poster, or whatever you call it, of the counties of Iowa in Iowa Hawkeyes colors. And here's Johnson County, where Iowa City is, just right there in the gold. I've got a Herky the Hawkeye figurine. He's always there, just resting in front of my television. And now we're going to get into another thing here. Yep, right here, I've got my Iowa Hawkeyes flag on top of my washing machine. And I should show this off as well. This is a super nice washing machine and dryer. It's got a lot of nice settings to them both. And then, when I'm done using it, boom, just goes right back on. And then, another Hawkeye Haven item. Got a drawing someone had made for me with a Herky the Hawkeye mascot, all in perfect form, perfect Iowa colors. And it has been a great staple to my amazing apartment. Alright, next, we've got the golf clubs. And I do play some golf, so there isn't much room in my closet for it. But one thing I do have that is good year-round for these golf clubs is this. Yes, Callaway Deluxe putting mat. I can just roll it right here on the ground and then just practice some putting whenever I get a chance. I've got some racquetball goggles, a racquetball racket, and then a tennis racket. And I've got Can Jam back there, though it's pretty hard to reach, but I'll play it sometimes. And there I've got my Christmas ornaments. I know it's upside down, but yes, that's what it says. And then I have a Christmas welcome mat. Where in this box is my Christmas tree. And then I've got a toolbox, vacuum, bunch of laundry stuff for whenever I have to do laundry. All right, you gotta give it a good tug. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot to show this. I won a contest from the Corona Beer Company and got this cool cooler for myself. All right, here, these are still some good beads I got from St. Patrick's Day. Got television remote, Fire Stick remote for my Amazon Fire Stick I've got back there. And a remote for my DVD player. And this is a total Hawkeye table, Hawkeye coaster. This one, though, is one of my most favorite things I've got here. It is a football team's helmet where I can put nachos or chips, pretzels, whatever I want. So if you can tell, I did NFC on the inside, then NFC teams on the outside, then AFC teams on the inside. This was so cool to use during football season when I was either having people here or going to other people's place and bringing some food. All right, and oh yeah, that part to it. All right, I've got, this one's one of my favorite coolers. It's a Vineyard Vines cooler, good for the pool. Got a lunch bag, some cutting boards, and another bag. Another item for my Hawkeye Haven, a Hawkeye beer opener, and I should show you my beer collection. Lots of Guinness. Got an Irish pub pack with 3 of the most iconic beers from Ireland. Hoping to go someday. And, yep, this is the beer collection. Very extensive, as you can see. And, yep, and that's another box full of beer. And all right, this is the freezer. Wasn't as crowded as it used to be ever since I was able to get started with eating some stuff. And it's got a good microwave. Obviously, I've cooked some oatmeal recently and I have to clean that up. The oven's very nice, and it's got a total gas-fired stovetop. And it even tells you when the cooktop's on, cooktop's hot. That's what I really like about that. A lot of cookware. And then these cabinets, it's all just a bunch of food. I'm not going to go into full detail with that at all. Now, I've got a collection of Simpsons seasons. It's obviously not all of them, but a very good amount. And then here's a pretty nice collection of Xbox games that I've got. And right there, I've got a lot of DVDs from a lot of good movies. Spend a good time watching them whenever I can. Because, yep, there's the Xbox, there's a DVD player, and there's the headphones in case I ever play Xbox Live with other people. Got the OxyClean as well, and got a Vineyard Vines. I don't know what you call this, but yep, another everyday should feel this good item. Now we're going upstairs. All right, I've got quite a lot of photos with friends up. Still need to order some more to add to the collection whenever I can. Oh, geez, I didn't know that one fell down, but we'll just start out with the bathroom. All right, I know I need to put a bag on there, but I'll get to that soon. So, here's the sink. It's very nice. Toothbrush, toothpaste, contact lens stuff, towel, and it's got a nice shower to it as well. Thankfully, I don't have to share this with anybody. It's a good thing about living at the quarters because most units, you get your own shower unless you live with someone else in the 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom place like I do. But there is my scrunchie or whatever you call it. Bathroom fan right there, and light switch to it. Yep. You can hear it blowing now. Alright, here I've just got a bunch of basic toiletry items and all throughout these boxes. Now we're going on to my bedroom. This is the room I've been sleeping in every night I've been out here. There's a flag of Ireland. Again, I've never been, but it's a place I'm always hoping to go to, and it's just a reminder of that dream. And it's also, yep, manually operated window shades. Oh, man, it's tough filming with one hand, getting them open with another. Here I've got like a lot of dress clothes, and that was from my Halloween costume. Yep, button-downs, all that good stuff. Got another bag, and right there, you've got my workout clothes, and there is a complete collection of the best comic book series of all time, in my opinion. Yes, Calvin and Hobbes. And there's my glasses I wear. We got a very nice dresser as well. And there's my Amazon Alexa. Oh, geez, she already hears me. Got a desk. I really don't do work on this desk at all. It's just there to put extra stuff on. And as you see, I've got some books and a few pictures of some close friends of mine. Here I've got a dresser with more clothes and an exercise band, a chair, and got some more clothes and a lot of hats up there as well. And here, what I use that chair for, no, not iPad time, Xbox 360 time. Yep. I love playing this one quite a lot. 14 is also awesome, but then these old mans, 12 and 16, they're also just so fun to play. Got a souvenir from the Herbert Hoover Library that I got one time. Alright, we're now going to go into my office. Yes, I made my second bedroom into an office, and you can see I've got the sign up. Alright. You see I've got a couple of nice Hawkeye posters that I, of course, don't have much room to put up at all, and got a lot of sports novels here, a lot of travel novels, my high school yearbook. I've got a few games I like to play. I mean, this one is fun to play whenever I get a moment. Got some playing cards, trading cards, and some more books as well. Souvenir Hawkeye golf balls, which of course I do not ever play with. I've got a cowboy hat. I got Nashville ones. Just some collective cups, and oh yes, that one supports kids at the Children's Hospital. Keep fighting. And then I've got another poster I got from a Big Ten Network pregame show from an Iowa Hawkeye home football game once. That one I found for 50 cents at a garage sale. That's such a great decoration. That was from my Foo Fighters show I went to in Toronto. And then that was one I went to a few weeks later in Chicago at Wrigley Field. And then I've got a picture board with a lot more of my friends and a lot more pictures of them. I've got a slinky that's broken, a set of beads that's broken. I've got a Mac computer that's charging, and I got that towel from going to the Bears-Bengals game in week 2. First time in 2 years any fans were allowed at Soldier Field. That was always a special memory. And I got a eye cover for sleeping, though I've never really needed it because I've lived by myself here. Second backpack, and then my primary Iowa Hawkeyes backpack. Just some business stuff I take care of in there. And extra toilet paper, an extra hat. And then, yep, still got some bar wristbands and a lot more bar wristbands in there as well. That's from all over the years I've been out here in Iowa City. And then Got a Hawkeye poster, and oh yeah, that's from the Big Ten Championship game. Unfortunately, clearly did not go as well as I would have liked. And I've got a whiteboard and then another mirror, but obviously those have not been able to find a place, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and then I've got a few Lego sets, and I brought up some extra Wii games, just in case my friend who has a Wii had some time to play them. So, yep, a lot of, oh yeah, another movie, but a lot of fun games, very little time to actually play them. And then, thankfully, unfortunately, I have not had a use to plug this in, but I've got another mini fridge, and I've been able to save on a lot of energy not having to use it, but it's good whenever I actually live with other people, need some extra room to store some stuff. And it was especially good last year when I lived with 2 other guys and had a bigger bedroom, but it's mostly just a place where I store some extra stuff nowadays, and nothing you really need to see in there. And then that's just a lot of personal stuff. I got another cleaner for my place, and then I've got another hat rack, another backpack. And I've got a Kickoff to Kinnick 5K medal. This is my game day hat with the Hawkeye gold hair. Don't know what that is, but it serves a good purpose. But anyways, well, yes, I just have this helmet hat. I don't even know if it fits me anymore, but even if it doesn't, it's a good decoration. But anyways, this is pretty much all you need to see. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon next time. I've loved living in this apartment for the past 11 months, and it will be a place I miss. Have a good day.